Teachers, is it possible to bring in 10K, 20K a month and more whilst still being a teacher? And the short answer is yes. And so in this video, I'll quickly break down 5 things that are making this possible for my clients who are all teachers, but they're bringing in 20K and more a month doing something they love. And so here's what you need to do. Firstly is the vehicle, right? So if you're teaching inside the classroom, you are capped on the amount of impact and income that you can make. Plus, you're not controlling your teaching schedule. You probably don't have autonomy either. Or you could go and work for a tutoring agency who might refer you students and provide you with students. They're taking a massive cut. You're essentially just a laborer. You could sell teaching resources, but that's like building a lemonade stand, right? Like you're going to sell them for so cheap. You've just got to sell so many. You're not going to have any margins whatsoever. And so the model is key, or the vehicle, and that is to be your own boss. Okay, so you've got to have your own online tutoring business. The second thing is the model. So instead of teaching private students one-on-one online, where there's going to be a price tag over your head, there's only going to be so much you can make per hour, and there's only going to be so many students you can teach as well before your time runs out. So you, instead of becoming the taxi driver, you need to make sure that you're in control. Okay, you've got a more leveraged model. You're working smarter, not harder, teaching groups online because it allows you to impact more people. The third thing is how you're pricing your services. Okay, so instead of pricing by the hour, price by the package over a 12-week period for these group-based lessons, where the students get 1 to 2 lessons a week based on your price point. Okay, so you're going to want to go from anywhere between 500 to $1,000 and more, and you can increase this as you get more results for your students and you get better inside of the sales process. The fourth thing is having a consistent way to get students, right? It's no good knowing if you don't know how to get students. So instead of relying on referrals, relying on a tutoring agency, building a website, all slow and unpredictable ways, you need to just use laser-targeted sponsored advertising. This puts you in control. You can read the data, make adjustments instead of having to post on social media all day and hoping that students are going to turn up. And then the fifth thing is once you start to reach capacity, when you're teaching your students, instead of filling all your classes up and taking on more students, this is when you need to learn how to delegate. Okay, so you need to be able to hire in other teachers, potentially operations staff, so that you don't become the business and build a monster. And that way, you've just got a legitimate business model that has unlimited scale ability. Okay, and this is how our clients are making 10K, 20K, and more tutoring online with their own business.